Hi, my name is Katherine Douglas. I'm an incoming senior at Walker High School in Walker, Louisiana. This will be my fourth year being on Livingston Parish SAD Student Leadership Council, my second year being on TextLess Livermore Engagement Board, and my first year being on SAD National SLC. With that said, I want to talk to you about my experience on TextLess Livermore Engagement Board. It was a great experience. I loved working, nationally with different students nationwide, such as my friend Maddie in California and my friend Robert in Pennsylvania, but also other friends as well, of course. But this year is also going to be a really different year, but it's going to be really fun to see what I learned, what I gain, and how can I apply it. But I'll tell you about my past year on the engagement board. So the past year was great because it was my first year being on a national level, and the thing that I learned about that was that, as much as we do on a national level, we do it on social media. We talk with different professionals, with who are experienced in traumatic crashes and how they overcame that, or professionals on digital wellness and kind of thing and such. But what you gain from being on a national council is that you can apply it everywhere. You can apply it on your local level and in your community. Those skills, those speeches, or that education that you learn. And I had really never heard of TextLess Live More when I applied. But I was a part of SAD, and that brought me, into the loop, and I was so excited because I finally could do something, because distracted driving is really a big passion for me, and that's probably one of the reasons why I got involved in SAD and in TextLess Live More, because I see it every day on the road, and it's not only teenagers either, but I also don't want to just say in distracted driving, but also in the symptom of distracted driving, and the reason for it, which is phone dependency. And but when you hear of text less, live more, you hear more of the text less portion. But you really need to also talk about the live more portion, which is probably they both correlate as well. The live more portion is to be more present and to look up from your phone, and not just to put down your phone behind the wheel, but put it down when you're at home. Spend time with your family and realize that social media, technology, all of that, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who or where you are, because at the end of the day, what matters is your connections with others without technology. And I think a lot of us, being during this unprecedented times, has realized that, we realize that technology kind of has a weight on us, and we get, I know I've gotten a lot of Zoom fatigued when I was doing my classes and stuff, because we were on Zoom all day long and you felt like you never had a break from technology. But I think we all now can realize and grow from that experience, and show that we can be fine without technology sometimes. I mean, nowadays we can't really go out and stuff, but we can, when COVID hopefully is over, we can realize to spend more time with our family, because we can never really get that time back. And lastly, I think the most proudest achievement that I've had on TextLess Live More would be the life-changing relationships that I have grown, that I have, we've had, because I know with me and Maddie's in California. You've probably heard of Maddie Murado, but she is also on the CAC this year. So me and her we've had that relationships, and we have relationships here in our own state, in our own city, and or wherever we are, but we kind of forget different perspectives, and we're like so focused on our perspective, and we are so focused on making others see, and but we have to remember and learn to not only, because it's fine to disagree, but don't be disagreeable, if you know what I mean. Like, so you may have your opinion and I have my opinion, but at the end of the day, we can always be friends kind of thing. And it's really cool to see how different perspectives, different backgrounds, and different, people can have those relationships. And I think that's the one thing that the national level can bring is relationships nationwide. And my biggest achievement would be that is building those relationships and allowing them to grow more and more. So anyway, I hope that I gave you some insight on TextLess Live More, but also my experience on the engagement board. And I am really excited to be on the engagement board again this year. And I hope I do it justice, and I hope that, our work as a board helps, the nation as well. Thank you so much.